Now it's time to talk about grounding. Grounding, also known as earthing, is creating a chi connection, an electromagnetic connection with the earth. Our bodies kind of act like clouds. Sometimes we build up too much energy, either negative or positive, and then we need to shoot lightning down to the earth to regulate those energies. The best way to do this is to simply stand on the earth with bare feet. You can also sit on the earth, which is just fine. And it's best to wear thin clothing, maybe bamboo fiber clothing if you can have it, or another organic clothing that will help the connection. Also, if the clothing was a little bit wet, that would help because ionized water is a good conductor of electricity. Also, it's important to realize that water does play a big effect in grounding. So if you were to ground near a stream or near a lake, you'd have a lot easier time than if you were trying to ground in the middle of the desert. Saturated ground is always the best to ground at, especially if there's a lot of trees and plants in the area, because you sort of piggyback on their root system when your chi is going down into the earth. Once we're standing or sitting on the ground, start by aligning your center of gravity. Sort of let yourself get limber for a second, and then remember those two strings of light, drawing you up and drawing you down. And when they connect, you're good. Keep this connection as you find a comfortable position. Once you're comfortable, start to visualize roots of light, almost like lightning, shooting out of your feet, slowly growing down into the earth. Down, down, down. The structure should be similar to that of a tree, but not exactly. A tree's roots sort of go like this and out everywhere. Our root is one straight beam, and then that beam has little roots coming off of it. But this one beam will go all the way down to the center of the earth. At the center of the earth, there is a ball of light, an infinite replenishing light, and we are now connected with that light. We are now a part of the earth. Allow your energy to go. At this point, you may be coughing. You may be you may almost feel like you're gonna throw up, but you won't. This is good. This means that some of the negative energy that's collecting in your body that's not serving you is getting out. Just like if you drank too much, you puke, you don't need that, you get it out. And now, to complete our transformation into a grounded being, we are going to visualize vines growing up our body. If you want to take the visualization a step further, as I suggest you do, visualize your skin turning to bark, starting at your toes and growing up your body, firming you, making you one with the earth. Feel the water flowing from the earth into your now tree trunk of a body. Once this water gets to your head, it sprouts off, and now you have branches and leaves, and you are now a tree. And as this tree, you are receiving radiation from the sun, and you are receiving water from the earth, and you are regulating it in perfect harmony, as trees do. Again, don't be afraid to cough. If you need to expel energy, never stop that. If you try to stop it, it's just going to come back later. Now, as a tree, feel the energy going up and down your body, regulating in perfect harmony. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Now that you are a tree, you are receiving energy from above and grounding your energy below. Feel the energy flowing up and down your body. As you relax your consciousness down further into the earth while still being connected with your tree branches, feel the hum of the earth, the gentle tone. See yourself reaching the end of all of the ends of your roots, and feel how all these ends of the roots can suck all the negative energy out of your body, and how you are joyously replenished by the pure energy of the earth. While you are down here, come back closer to the surface and spread out. Spread your energy. Start to listen. Listen to the birds, to the wind, to the insects, even to the humming of a car in the background. Tune into these vibrations and realize they are all a part of you. Now, feel your tree roots become wider as they disconnect from the center of the earth. Now, bring your sensation to your feet and allow that sensation to go outward, connecting to the grass and to the trees in the area. Smile into these trees so they know that you're a friend. Feel what they feel. Feel the calm breeze. Feel the strength of the roots. You will find them calm, strong, powerful, and reassuring. These trees are your friends. They want to feel you, for your energies are symbiotic. They benefit from you, and you benefit from them. And they will always be there for you. Never forget. Once you've made a few tree friends, or an entire forest full, it's time to come back to reality. Bring your roots back up, bringing chi up your spine and into your head. And then push it back down again. Bring it back up, push it back down. Now, we're going to open our eyes and smile again. And be grateful for the energy that's all around us, that we may use as we wish. Be thankful for the gift of this energy, and know that it is a part of you, and me, and all of our other selves. Unfortunately, there may be times when you can't stand on the actual ground. As you learn to advance your chi practice, you'll be able to make a string of light from anywhere that you are into the ground. You can also direct chi using your fingers. A great place to direct the chi, if you want to ground, is into the bottom of an electrical outlet. So there's 3 prongs, it's the bottom round one. That's the ground. And this, if the electric is up to code, should bring you to a grounding point. There are also devices you can buy, like grounding blankets and grounding pads, which plug into the grounding part of an electrical port. Before we move past grounding, I have an important story about the power of trees when you're grounding. And I really think it's important to make yourself a tree when you're grounding, because you connect with all the other trees, and all the other trees are what helps you ground. And once you can ground, then you can deal with more energy safely. So I'm walking on this rock right by the edge, and I feel a weird energy, almost like a stronger gravity. And I walk past it and it goes away. And then I start to think, hey, what was that? So I look to the side of me where the edge of the rock is, and there's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a rock. So I walk back, and I'm definitely feeling this energy, this strong gravity. So I finally figure out that it's not down there, which I kept looking for a minute or two, which I'm not embarrassed about. And I looked to the other side, and I saw that there was a tree that was living on this rock that had been upturned. So the tree was like sideways, but it was still living, and the roots were up. Most of the roots were like this. So here's the roots of the tree, and here's the tree, here's the rock, and here's me standing right beside the roots. And I could actually feel the grounding energy of the tree roots. It was a really great experience because it helped me to feel the vibration that I need to tap into to talk to and communicate with trees. So if you're ever in the woods and you see an upturned tree that is still living, be sure to walk beside the roots and see if you can feel that energy, and maybe even take time to meditate right beside the roots.